Persona 5 is an incredibly fulfilling and stylish game, and Royal continues to indulge in that. The re-release adds a whole new chapter to the 2017 JRPG, as well as several visual and gameplay improvements in the same way as Persona 4 Golden. Persona 5 was already highly regarded, but reviews and other impressions have recognised Royal as a legendary must-play title. Here are 5 things you need to know about Persona 5 Royal. Persona 4 Golden was mainly recognised for all of its new content, from new social links to events and areas, but Persona 5 was already a much denser game than the original Persona 4 was. So although the staff was worried there wouldn't be enough content, what they were actually doing was bulking up the game too much, so that there was too much to do. The plan from there was to move this content around. So for instance, you can't go to Kichijoji immediately, and new events are either spread out across the game or tie into events from the original. So instead of new content being the focus of Royal, they turned to optimization. Load screens are shorter, you can automatically equip new weapons from chests, and there's even tedious parts of old dungeons that you can now skip with a grappling hook. Whether the team expected it or not, one of the shining stars of the original Persona 5 was the detective, Goro Akechi. In the original, you build up your confidant with him through automatic conversations that occur as you progress through the game naturally. But these are rather short, and so you don't get much opportunity to get to know him. Therefore, with Royal, they changed his confidant so that you had to activate it manually and get brand new scenes with him. The old moments are still there, but if you want to rank him up, you're going to have to spend the time with him. One of the main things the Persona 5 art team want you to pay attention to is the new portraits. In the original, there was a variety of expressions, but just one facial angle. In this way, there's nothing in particular to separate the character portraits of your teammates to those of side characters. This was so that they could hide the true personalities of these characters and let you get to know them through the dialogue without the portraits giving off hints. But Royal changed this, adding a new facial angle for each character that specifically fits their personality. This was an addition for veteran fans who already had become familiar with these characters. All of the original portraits were also changed and given a new shiny look. The new major character in Persona 5 Royal is Kasumi Yoshizawa, and she's had a great time in the marketing for the game. She appears in the first teaser trailer, a rhythmic gymnast performed while dressed as her at the Persona concert last year, and she's had the biggest presence in the original illustrations for the game. At the start, many believed Kasumi to be a new female protagonist for the game, in the same way that Persona 3 Portable added a female protagonist. In fact, the staff were well aware of this, as they'd even made her Phantom Thief costume resemble Joker's. This is because while she's not playable, she's considered as the character that represents Royal, in the same way that Joker represents the original Persona 5. In Royal, you have the ability to enter the Thieves Den, a kind of customizable gallery that you can decorate with your past victories. Here, there's also the ability to play the card game Tycoon with your teammates. Tycoon was selected due to both how it fit the theme of stealing treasure and also because of its popularity in Japan. It's a side thing, but the staff put a surprising amount of effort into it. And I mean surprising. Even the game's producer was left confused as to why they'd spent so much time on this one minigame. To get the difficulty right, they'd used machine learning to essentially teach the characters how to play. They even had the staff members play themselves to add their data to the set. So don't worry if you can't beat the hardest difficulty. These AI definitely have you beat when it comes to practice. Thanks for watching OTAQUEST in Japan, and feel free to subscribe to find out more about Japanese anime, games, fashion, music, and more.